Thank you. Let's have our seats. Thank you, PS, and thank you, team, for the wonderful work, the teamwork, the collaboration, and the cohesion within the ministry. Colleagues, members of the media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. What is the theme? Tupande? Turudi Primo. The slogan is Turudi Primo. To donate fruit trees, not to clean environment. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this media breakfast as we prepare for this year's Mazingira Day celebration, which will be held on 10th October 2025 across the country. I begin by sincerely appreciating you, members of the media fraternity, for your role as you continue to play in shaping Kenya's environmental narrative. Your work helps in mobilizing citizens, amplifying awareness, and sustaining national momentum towards a cleaner, greener, and healthier country. Mazingira Day, celebrated annually on the 10th October, is Kenya's national platform for promoting environmental awareness, citizen participation, and collective action in achieving our ambitious goal of growing 15 billion trees and attaining 30% tree cover by 2022. This year, our celebration will be held under the theme Citizen-Centric Tree Growing and Environmental Stewardship. It is a call to action for every Kenyan, young and old, to take personal responsibility for restoring our environment. It's about more than planting trees. It's about growing a culture of care, giving back to our communities, and reconnecting with our roots. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's campaign is anchored on a very simple yet powerful idea: Turudi Primo, tukadonate fruit trees, na tuka clean environment. We are inviting every Kenyan to go back to their former primary school, to donate and plant a fruit tree, and to clean and green the school environment. Our schools are the foundation of our nation, the place where values are first planted. By returning there, we are not only planting trees, but also planting a sense of environmental responsibility to the next generation. This year's Mazingira Day will be marked across the country, led by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the entire cabinet, each cabinet secretary, principal secretary, chairperson, chief executive officer of a state corporation will lead by example by returning to their former or designated primary schools to donate and plant fruit trees and to spearhead cleanup exercises in their primary schools. For my part, I will join Kabuyefe Primary School in Trans Nzoia, where together we will plant fruit trees and undertake a school and community cleanup. This leadership model is about setting the pace, showing that giving back begins at home. So why fruit trees? The choice of fruit trees this year is intentional. The fruit trees are life-giving. They feed, they shade, and they sustain. They provide nourishment for our children, income for schools and families, women and the youth, and they provide shade that cools our classrooms and improves learning environments. They also represent unity and continuity. The idea that the trees we plant today will feed and sustain others long after we are gone. Each school is expected to plant at least 2,000 fruit trees, while learners will receive seedlings to take home to plant the fruit trees at home. And this will extend impact into the community and improve livelihoods. To make this possible, the National Youth Service will have fruit tree seedlings available across the country at a cost of 150 Kenya shillings each. The specific NYS distribution points will be communicated to facilitate access by ministries, schools, and local communities. Every cabinet secretary and principal secretary will be required to purchase and donate these seedlings to their respective schools. Ladies and gentlemen, since the launch of the 15 billion tree growing program, I am happy to report that Kenya has planted over 1 billion trees so far, as PS has said. And this is a demonstration of the collective spirit that drives our community, the belief that change begins with each one of us. Beyond tree planting, we continue to strengthen policy, legal, and institutional framework that make this progress sustainable. We are finalizing the Forest Conservation and Management Bill 2025. We've developed new regulations to promote responsible trade in forest products and are attracting private investment in forest-based enterprises. We have also launched the agroforestry and bamboo development strategies, which will scale up tree-based value chains, create green jobs, and build local industries that link tree growing with livelihoods. In addition, Kenya has operationalized the National Red Plus Registry to track progress that reduce carbon emissions and generate climate finance. This positions our country as a leader in forest-based climate solutions. And so, distinguished guests, Mazingira Day is more than a one-day event. It is a launchpad for sustained citizen action. It connects to broader national priorities under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, focusing on green jobs, circular economy, and climate resilience. It also complements other initiatives such as World Cleanup Day, Chiefs Climate Action Day, and our school-based climate education programs. Our goal is to take environmental stewardship a way of life, not a seasonal activity. And so as we prepare for Mazingira Day 2025, we invite you, members of the media, to work with us, to tell the story of a nation taking responsibility for its environment. We ask for your partnership in amplifying the message, in inspiring alumni, communities, and young people to act. Your coverage will help turn this day into a national movement, one that brings together leadership, citizens, and communities under one shared vision. As I conclude, let me emphasize one thing. Mazingira Day is not just about one fruit tree. It's about feeding tens and hundreds of children in school. It's about improving livelihoods of the community, about the women and the youth having pesa mfukoni. It is also not a one-day event. We are dedicating the whole month, and we are telling Kenyans, donate fruit trees to your primary school. Because I believe, and I know most of you believe, that no child should sleep hungry. You can contribute to ensure that a child does not sleep hungry by ensuring that there is a fruit seedling that is planted in a school, and that will be a form of food security, or you will be contributing to food security to our country, Kenya. Yet again, it's not just about trees. It's about bringing people together. It's about talking of unity and peace, having one united vision as a country. It's about caring for environment and again protecting the future of our children and the generations to come. It's about renewal of our energy, restoration of our ecosystem, and yet again, united responsibility, nurturing this for our children in their early ages and teaching them of how to care for their environment. So let us go back to our roots, plant fruit trees, clean our schools, and grow the future we want for Kenya. By planting today, we secure tomorrow. Turudi Primo, tukadonate fruit trees to clean environment. Happy Mazingira Day to all of you. Thank you so much.